And good Wednesday morning. I'm Lisa Hernandez.
And I'm Russ Lewis. It is January 24th. Our time's 5:30. We're going to check back in with Cheetah this morning and talk about warming up a little bit, Cheetah. I don't know if it's even noticeable, though, at this point.
Yeah, this afternoon, definitely. This afternoon, lots of sunshine, and we are going to build into the 60s. It's going to be beautiful later today. We are starting off chilly where you'll need that jacket, but, you know, this is where we should be for this time of the year, so enjoy it. You know we're going to warm up eventually, so enjoy the chill while I guess we've still got it. We are down to 29 in Conroe, 32 in Cleveland, 32 in Huntsville, in town, south of town, temperatures in the low 40s. So you'll still need that jacket. Now your Wednesday, January 24th, bus stop forecast out the door again. Layers may be key today because look at this. Lots of sunshine, 59 by your lunchtime hour. High temperatures build to the mid to low 60s today. Mid to low 60s for tomorrow. Notice the winds. We even have a north wind this morning, even though winds are mostly calm. A little bit of a breeze out there, Darby, especially with that north wind, can add a little bit of a wind chill. So jackets necessary, but all in all, a beautiful afternoon.
Definitely. Yeah, I drive in on I-10 to Katy Freeway, and I go past all these car dealerships. They all have flags, and those flags are just straight out. So there's a pretty good breeze out there. It'll be a little chilly. Just be ready for it. Freeways, though, still pretty nice and quiet. Not seeing much going on in the world of traffic. We look to the south side. If you travel I-45, still a clear shot. Even as you approach Scott Street, where you lose that lane downtown, it's quiet. Take a look with our Houston TranStar shot 288 here at the Beltway. Headlights is inbound, and you can see volume definitely building, but still pretty much running delay free. You're just 16 minutes, Highway 6 to downtown. 24 minutes on the Gulf Freeway from League City Parkway to downtown, and the Fort Bend Toll Road. Definitely getting your money's worth.
All right, Darby, thank you.
Coming up on 5:32, breaking this morning, a man sent to the hospital after getting shot by an off-duty deputy.
This happened just after 1 o'clock this morning at the intersection of West Alabama and Post Oak in the Galleria area. Police say the deputy was working security at a construction site there when all of this happened. Our Michelle Choi is out there right now with the details. Michelle, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Houston police just cleared out this scene and they've reopened this intersection for morning commuters. But let's get to that story. We're told that off-duty deputy worked for Waller County, and as you mentioned, he was working security at this construction site when this all went down. They say that a guy driving through this intersection here at West Alabama and Post Oak suddenly stopped his car in the middle of the road. That's when that off-duty deputy then went to go check on the guy, tapped on his window, and that man inside apparently pulled out a pistol and pointed it at the deputy through his window. Fearing for his life, police say that deputy then pulled out his gun and fired off several rounds. The guy then took off towards the towards the loop. Now, this was the scene earlier. You can see a black SUV on your screen there that police located off the loop near Bel Air. They say just 5 minutes after that exchange with the deputy and taking off, he called 911 saying he was hurt and needed an ambulance. He was shot in the hand once, and that deputy fortunately wasn't hurt. Now, the guy was taken, the driver that is, was taken to Bentop Hospital again with minor injuries. Now, earlier we were trying to figure out whether or not this off-duty deputy was in uniform or if he was in plain clothes. Houston police telling us that he was clearly identified. He had on a beanie, a reflective vest, and a sweater that all said police. Now, whether or not he verbally said, "I am with police," we are not sure at this time, but police telling us he was clearly visibly marked as a police officer. Guys, back to you.
All right, Michelle Choi, live with the latest from the Galleria area. Thank you. New overnight, 2 people are recovering after a crash involving a Metro bus. This happened on Westheimer and Post Oak in the Uptown area. Investigators say a man slammed his car into the side of that bus after running a red light. He and one passenger from the bus were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. A police officer in League City shot and killed a man minutes after a CVS pharmacy was robbed. This happened late yesterday evening at the store on League City Parkway and Egret Bay Boulevard. As police searched the neighborhood, an officer got into a scuffle with the man and fatally shot him. Police have not confirmed the man they killed is the same person who robbed that CVS location. Medical examiners are working this morning to identify 5 victims of an Oklahoma gas rig explosion. This happened early Monday morning at a drilling site about 100 miles southeast of Tulsa. Some of the workers are employed by Houston-based Patterson UTI Energy. A report shows there was an uncontrolled release of gas that caught fire, and a worker tried but couldn't shut down the well. A 15-year-old girl in North Texas is recovering after a classmate shot her in a school cafeteria. Parents and other students believe administrators could have stopped it. This happened in Italy, Texas, just south of Dallas, Monday morning. Students say the district knew about the teen's violent tendencies. 2 students who know the 16-year-old suspect say he had a hit list in the 8th grade.
This morning, investigators in Kentucky are trying to figure out why a student there walked into his high school and started shooting. He killed 2 students and hurt 18 others yesterday. Our Brandy Smith joins us now in the studio with an update on the investigation today. Brandy?
Hey, Russ, that school will be closed today during the investigation. And Kentucky's governor says in addition to those 18 students who were hurt by the shooter, 5 more got hurt as they tried to escape in the scramble that followed. Prosecutors now want the teen suspect to be tried as an adult.
He's going to be charged with 2 counts of murder and numerous counts of attempted murder.
So far, investigators haven't named the shooter. Court records are sealed because he's a minor. That'll change if he is tried as an adult. Something else investigators haven't revealed, and it's something they may not know yet, a motive for why he walked into Marshall County High School and started shooting just as classes were starting. So far, the district attorney says it doesn't look like he targeted specific people.
I took out my headphones and turned around, and everyone was just broken up. They were running. I saw the flashes from the gunshots, and by that time I was just running.
Witnesses say after the suspect ran out of bullets, he tried to run. First responders got to the scene in less than 10 minutes. They took him into custody without incident. Police did identify the 2 students who were killed during the shooting. They were both 15 years old. This, by the way, marks the first deadly school shooting in the U.S. in 2018, but it is the 11th school shooting so far this year. Russ?
Brandy, thank you. It's 5:36. Your kids probably don't want to hear this morning as they get up and get ready to go to school, but local students will have to repay those missed days during last week's ice storm.
This morning, we're asking for your take. Do you think school days should be made up by adding time to each day or by tacking extra days to the end of the school year?
Yeah, here's how it's going to work, though. Starting Monday, HISD is adding 10 to 20 minutes to the end of each day for the rest of the school year. Katy ISD handling it a bit differently. Kids will go to school on February 19th, which is President's Day normally, and they'll have longer school days for just 1 week in the month of May. So what do you think is the right way to make up all the class time? You can vote in our live news poll at khou.com/vote now, or you can also do it on our KHOU News app.
Most people say right now, add those extra days to the school year. Don't make the day longer.
Right, but they try to let them out right before Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Then you're going after, so you can make an argument for either
really
side,
can.
I think.
All right, what you can't argue about is how great the weather is right now.
Yeah.
Cheetah, a week ago today, we were in the middle of ice apocalypse.
Ooh.
And now it's perfect. It's perfect.
I know. You know, we have seen the extremes for 2017 and 2018. That's right. 3 snow days. I mean, and February, if we look back to some of our record books, February can be one of our coldest months. So we will see. This morning, though, you're starting off with the best of both worlds. Temperatures in the 30s and the 40s. This afternoon, we will be building to the 60s with a lot of that sunshine. Satellite and radar picture, we are dry. I'm expecting dry conditions for your Thursday. So today and tomorrow about the same. The next chance for showers will actually roll in from the system in the Pacific Northwest. So this is the cold front that will be impacting your Sunday, or Saturday, excuse me. By Sunday, that front will clear. So Saturday afternoon, if you have anything planned outside, you probably want to rethink those plans because of some of the rain. Today, temperatures chilly. This afternoon, we're up to the mid to low 60s, and then another cool night tonight. We will be dropping pretty quickly to the 50s and then back down to the 40s. We also have to watch the pollen count. Your tree pollen already up. We're talking heavy levels for that, moderate levels with your ragweed. So temperatures just about the same today and tomorrow. Your days will be about the same for today and tomorrow. It is Saturday afternoon. That's the best rain chance we have. Then once that front clears, Darby, we are back to the same old pattern here. Come next week. Good morning to you.
So it's the cedar pollen that's making me want to cough every 14 seconds. Oh, so that's what it is. So now you know. Now we both know. So if I start coughing, you'll know why. Now freeways, quiet, not much going on out there, just the way we like it. Looking to the southwest side. If you travel the Southwest Freeway, we take you into the heart of Sugarland. Highway, should say the Southwest Freeway to Highway 6. And at almost 5:40 in the morning, the headlights, that's the inbound side. You can see there are more cars on the roadways, but everybody's still got plenty of space, and you're still rolling at a pretty good clip. Take a look at travel time. Just 28 minutes from Highway 36 in Rosenberg to downtown. That's pretty quick. West Park Tollian from Fulshire or Cross Creek Ranch, no problems. You're averaging 71 miles per hour between the Grand Parkway and 69. And 98 headed to the Med Center. Gessner to the 610 Loop, still just a 9-minute ride, so pretty quiet.
Okay, this is a little strange, and a lot of people are talking about it this morning. A man right there, you see him putting on quite a show for a hidden camera. And the homeowner He's still wondering why this guy chose his front porch for that rap concert.
But he is glad his doorbell camera caught that performance. Doug Delaney is here to break it down for us. Hey, Doug.
Hey there, guys. So this homeowner, Tony Willis, says he doesn't know the guy. When he pulled up, banged on his door, he thought he was going to try and break in, but the oddest thing happened. He started rapping. First a little freestyle, then to Tupac's So Many Tears. Bizarre, but not bad. Even Willis agreed he had to give the guy some props for his rap skills. However, he says the man's decision-making and his skills could use some work.
He's actually pretty good. Maybe he had problems with his decision-making skills. It's funny because they had a good outcome.
Okay, thanks to that blaring radio, some neighbors did call the police. They had the man's car towed away, and police took him in for questioning. Right now, it's unclear if he's going to face any charges. I don't know what kind of charges he would even face, but some of you have your own theories as to what this guy was up to. Francis says, hey, no more mixtapes needed. You don't need to sell those on the sidewalk. This is the new trend, doorstep rap with those Ring doorbells, right? Brian says he should put the effort in to pull his pants up, go get some work boots, and actually get a real job. Jimmy has this theory, though, saying do something that draws attention, get arrested, and get on the news. Sounds like a hit all the benchmarks of an aspiring rapper. So I don't know, maybe you know, yesterday we were talking about how Tide Pods were done with those. Right. Now people are just going to find the doorbell cameras and go up and put on performances to see if they'll go viral. And then see if we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Until you're charged with trespassing, and then maybe it's not so much fun.
Got to put up the no trespassing sign. Do not touch the doorbell.
Thanks, Doug.